Hello everybody, good morning. So a little bit of a pullback first thing on a Monday. It is what it is. Look at the S&P. This is where we closed. This is the first little piece of movement that we've had today. Again, this is just a pre-market, but the pre-market for me is my preference. We've got a second drive bearish divergence on this move here. So a nice recovery all the way up to 6,000. Rejection, rejection, and now we're getting a third rejection. But I mean, look, credit where credit's due. The more time you push a resistance, the more likely it is to break. Whichever moving average you decide to follow for the support, probably best being the 21 exponential, which in this case is going to be at 5,879. You're looking at a rising wedge, really. That's basically all we've got. So you just extend that, there you go. Which means that you're probably going to be looking to get support, either one here, here, or down into this box. Doesn't matter which one you choose, it's all rising wedge. So they're more bullish than bearish, those formations, because the supports get higher lows, whereas the resistance stays the same, and then it finds its way towards the end of an apex and usually breaks. Again, it doesn't mean it's an absolutely 100% guaranteed bullish scenario, but from a formation, it generally seems to be more bullish than bearish. Right, so that would be the S&P. So let's have a look at Bitcoin, shall we? So Bitcoin doing the same thing. So we moved into resistance yesterday, the horizontal, the 20 moving average, and we're pulling back a little bit today, down like 0.3%. No big deal. Again, 21 exponential, 105,100. That's where you want to get support from on the very smallest time, a little piece of price action. Also highlighted by the 20 moving average as well. You can stick a Rizzler paper between these supports. There's a lot of support going on here, and if that gets lost, there's not so much below us. It's 103,600. That's your 4 hourly, that's your daily. These are the supports. This is all we got right now. Now, I don't suppose you can see it. I certainly can. This is unbelievable. Just pretty epic, to be honest with you. Although, I'll just say it for what it is. We've got ourselves a trend signal on the weekly Ichimoku cloud, which is pretty awesome. Now, it will cancel if this cheeky span closes inside the price action, and because it's Monday, it means we've got 7 days for it to go in and out and in and out and all around. So, as far as I can tell, this is a pretty nice little setup, and you should be looking for this trend to continue. When was the last time we had a signal similar to this? It was here. Wow. That's where it was. I mean, a trend signal is a trend signal. There's nothing else you can do about it. But this one did give us a 73% move. I'm not saying that this is going to do this type of move. I'm just saying it's a signal and it's there. It's present on the chart. It kicked in today and wham bam, thank you, man. The other one before that was here. Got a trend signal generated around here, and then went from 30,000 to 70,000. These signals, they are what they are. I'm not saying this is it. Oh, you've got to buy because this simple signal on a weekly has been generated. It's just, I like these signals. That's all. And just looking back anecdotally, the last two that we've had resulted in the big move up and the big move up. So we got one here. Anyway, all I'm trying to point out is my overall expectation and bias, which is formed around the total 2, and the general uptrend, which has been this bull market. Big, massive bull market for the market itself and for Bitcoin. Maybe not for the altcoins that, your next door neighbour's holding, but for the market, it certainly is. And at the moment, we're still above the 20, the 21. We're still getting ready to launch up inside inside the next 3 months, really. Should be looking for a big move. We're June at the moment. July, August, September. 3 months to fulfill. And in standard crypto fashion, 3 months is all it takes. And so that's what I'm looking for between now and here. Maybe 4. Because we could, we're not. September 1st might not be the day that it falls. So September 1st might be the last month of parabolic rally. You could quite easily see plenty more price action in September, all the way to the 1st of October, maybe, I don't know. It's up to you to decide. But it's all looking very good. That is all I need to say. Yeah, I'm happy with it all. Let it pull back. Let it pull back. Yeah, I'm not worried about what's happening today. In fact, pretty excited with all the setups and trends that I can see across the board. Now, that's all there is to say about it. I'll just leave it with you there. All right. Thank you for watching. Hope you have a nice day. Take it easy.